Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. Oh, I do love to walk along the prom, prom, prom when the brass bands play diddly-um-bum-bum. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside.
Hayley,
oh,
it's tongue and groove time.
You what? Why didn't you stop me before? I was daydreaming. I thought I was in the Caribbean or the Bahamas. Oh, and all that white sand. Hey, I'm even sucking on a lolly that doesn't exist. Good job I'm a good actor, isn't it? Because I actually believed myself then for a minute. Oh, right. Tongue and groove, Pride special. 1 minute. Oh, there's no parade this year, so I decided to get my own float. See you in a minute. Bye. Hi, welcome to this month's Tongue and Groove, and it isn't just any ordinary tongue and groove, it is Pride Tongue and Groove. Happy Pride! Now, I have so many acts lined up for you, so many absolutely outstanding ones, brilliant ones, you're going to absolutely love it. So, without further ado, I'm not going to chat too much because, well, I kind of do want to say, you know, I know some people are feeling a bit low because we're not celebrating Pride in the normal way, but you know what? We're here, we're still queer, and we're having fun. And I'm going to say that, yeah, I'm missing the normal Pride. Yeah, I'm missing the fact that I normally prepare my equity group, my equity union, to walk in Manchester Pride Parade, and I'm not doing that this year due to COVID. But we can still have fun. And like I said, I've got so many wonderful acts for you. Oh, do you like my outfit? What do you think? I hope you've all sat there with your rainbow ties on and your rainbow outfits on. Anyway, back to the matter in hand. It's a lovely sunny day right now, and I want to introduce a wonderful a cappella group, the Sinking Violets. Welcome to the stage, the Sinking Violets.
Ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Behind her back she's Gentleman Jack, a Yorkshire lady of renown. Ever so fine, won't hold the line, speak the name, a gentleman frown. At Shipton Hall she had them all, the fairest sex fell under her spell. Dapper and bright she held them tight, handsome and seduced them well. Gentleman Jack, oh Gentleman Jack, watch your back, you're under attack. The husbands are coming, you better stop running, for nobody likes a Jack the Lass. Jack the Lass, Jack the Lass, no one likes a Jack the Lass. The code is cracked, your bags are packed, the knives are out for Gentleman Jack. Stout and full of clout, she played the fellas at the game. Sharp of mind, she's one of a kind, devilish ways the men couldn't tame. Hidden away revealed today, loaded words in diaries found. Once exposed in baffling code, lost in letters leather bound. Gentleman Jack, oh Gentleman Jack, watch your back, you're under attack. The husbands are coming, you better start running, for nobody likes a Jack the Lass. Jack the Lass, Jack the Lass, no one likes a Jack the Lass. The code is cracked, your bags are packed, the knives are out for Gentleman Jack. Behind her back, she's Gentleman Jack. She's Gentleman Jack behind her back. Behind her back, she's Gentleman Jack. She's Gentleman Jack behind her back. Behind her back, she's Gentleman Jack. She's Gentleman Jack behind her back. Behind her back, she's Gentleman Jack. She's Gentleman Jack behind her back. Behind her back. Gentleman Jack, oh Gentleman Jack, watch your back, you're under attack. The husbands are coming, you better start running, for nobody likes a Jack the Lass. Jack the Lass, Jack the Lass, no one a like Sir Jack the Last. The code is cracked, your bags are packed, the knives are out for Gentleman Jack.
Wasn't that fabulous? A little bit of Gentleman Jack for you with the Sinking Violets. Cheers, girls, thanks for that. Now, I normally introduce everyone one by one, but I decided because we have so many acts, you don't want to hear me whittering on. Yay, you all say. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce what's kind of coming up next, really. So we have a singer, a musician, we also have a comedian, and we also have an arty poet. So, sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink and enjoy.
Happy Pride! Yeah, you do have to be careful how you enunciate that P, don't you? I did try to dress for the occasion. I hope you like it. I must confess, I've been getting a lot of my clothes online. Well, I was until my neighbours started taking in their washing, but them's the breaks, I guess. I do love though, and I've always loved that the community symbol and the pride symbol is the rainbow, because it's just so joyful, isn't it? Although at the moment there's no crock of gold at the end of it, because even the leprechauns have been furloughed. Yeah, it's tough times that we're living in. But I thought it was a good time to reflect on what I like about Pride, and I think the one thing that strikes me is that it does bring everybody together, and it is about the full community, because we can't always say that the rest of the year. You know, people do tend to break off into their own little cliques, but Pride really does bring everybody and every element of the community together, which I think is fantastic. I mean, personally, I'm the B in the LGBTQ, and we do sometimes feel a bit forgotten about, second-class citizens. And in fact, we're actually the Goldilocks of the community. You know, we're not gay enough to be queer, we're not straight enough to be hetero, so we're somewhere in the middle, which is just right. But, you know, and you tell people that you're bisexual, or when they discover you're bisexual, they do make presumptions. One that you get a lot is that you're greedy, and I can totally see where they're coming from. I mean, who wouldn't want to have the opportunity to be lied to and cheated on by every gender? I mean, that's just awesome. And, you know, another one that you get a lot is that you're confused. And as a minority group within a minority group, we are somewhat of an enigma wrapped in a riddle. So, yeah, I can see how that's confusing. And I will hold my hands up and say, yes, I am confused. I'm extremely confused about so many things. Like, how do they get the figs in the fig rolls? Or how on earth did Donald Trump actually get elected? And most importantly, what are the actual COVID guidelines at the moment? Because nobody seems to know. Work from home, get back to the office. This country is fine, don't travel anywhere. Wear a mask, don't wear a mask. It's so confusing. And there's so much hand sanitizer in the air, I'm not even getting dirty thoughts anymore, which is probably a good thing, because you know, it's very hard meeting people at the moment with everyone wearing masks, because you just don't know what you're getting. There could be anything under there, let's face it. It's just like dating roulette right now. But the one thing that's keeping me going is that it is all for the greater good. We're doing this so that we can get back to normal eventually. And everything's had to adapt, including Pride. It's virtual this year. Literally nobody is going to rain on our parade. You know, and when you think about it, Pride has come such a long way in the 51 years since Stonewall. That was a total riot. But I do feel sorry for the protesters this year, because they just have nowhere to vent their fury. And the one thing that's always struck me about the protesters of Pride is, you know, we've become more progressive as a society when the only people who actually protest anymore are the gays. Back in the halcyon, non-virtual Pride days, or as I like to call it, 2019, I saw a group and they were protesting the corporate sponsorship of Pride, which is fair enough, it's a bugbear for a lot of people. But they were waving banners and shouting, 25% of gays will become alcoholics! And I was truly shocked. That really just struck a chord with me. Because the national average for drinking problems is actually 47%. So we have a bit of catching up to do, but to be fair, we've only had marriage equality a few years, so give us a chance. And on that note, I'm just going to once again wish you happy Pride. Enjoy it however you're celebrating it. Stay safe and wear a mask so that next year we can get back to a proper live parade. Bye!
Instead of kneeling on the sand, catching teardrops in my hand, my heart is stretched in wine, but you'll be on my mind forever. Across the endless sea, I would die in ecstasy, but I'll be a bag of bones, driving down that road alone. My heart is stretched in wide, but you'll be on my mind forever and ever. Oh, something has to make you run. I don't know why I didn't come. I feel as empty as a drum. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come.
Okay, this is a bad trip, head trip, bad girl road trip called Hayley 666. Took a drive down south where the grass is greener. Something burned my eyes from the moment I'd seen her. Rattlesnake choker and a black lace smile. Isabella. But a bullet in my head and a fire in my heart every mile. And I could see she put a spell on me. I drank a bottle of old Kentucky bourbon under the sky. And then hit the road. Met a man with a Bible. Soapbox Christ with no eyes. Preacher man. Said, you damned you know it, honey. You gotta meet the Lord of the Flies. God damn. So he quoted me chapter and verse, and then I saw the dark. And I knew what he meant when he said I had the devil's mark. And all the good intentions went on flying by. I thought I heard an angel cry, it's just you at the road. So I didn't meet Elvis, and I didn't walk the miles of barbed wire. But I did buy a shotgun at the nearest handy weapon supplier. And the dusty old road just kept on winding, night after night. The fire in the sky was blinding, I can tell you. The patrol car lights. But the road to hell don't run so well, 'cause I emptied out every shell. And I got back on the road.
Thank you very much, Fran, Charlotte and Morgan. Next up we have a singer, we also have a couple of actors doing a little scene for you, and we also have a little bit of burlesque. Enjoy.
If you save yourself for marriage, you're a bore. If you don't save yourself for marriage, you're a horrible person. If you don't have a drink, then you're a prude. But they'll call you a drunk soon as you down the first one. If you don't lose the weight, then you're just fat. But if you lose too much, then you're on crack. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. So you might as well do just whatever you want. So make lots of noise, kiss lots of boys, kiss lots of girls if that's what you're into. When the straight and narrow gets a little too straight, roll up a joint, or don't, and follow your arrow wherever it points. Yeah, follow your arrow wherever it points. If you don't go to church, you'll go to hell. If you're the first one in the front row, you're a self-righteous son of a candle. Losing, you'll just disappoint him. Just 'cause you can beat him don't mean you should join him. So make lots of noise, hey, kiss lots of boys, kiss lots of girls if that's what you're into. When the straight and narrow gets a little too straight, roll up a joint, or don't, and follow your arrow wherever it points. Yeah, follow your arrow wherever it points. Say how you feel, love who you love, 'cause you only get so many trips round the sun. Yeah, you only live once. So make lots of noise, hey, kiss lots of boys, yep, kiss lots of girls if that's what you're into. When the straight and narrow gets a little too straight, roll up a joint, I would, and follow your arrow wherever it points. Yeah, follow your arrow wherever it points.
I am my own special creation. So come take a look, give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have with a damn till you can say, I am what I am.
Hi, Austin-Behan here, former Mr Gay UK, former Lord Mayor of Manchester, and now the LGBTQ+ advisor to the Mayor of Greater Manchester, Andy Burnham. My pronouns are he, him and his. I want to say a massive thank you to Hayley for inviting me along for this special Pride edition of Tongue and Groove. For several decades, Manchester Pride has been a key part of the annual LGBTQ+ calendar here in Greater Manchester. It's been a time for the LGBTQ+ community and our allies to celebrate just how far we've come on the road to equality and to re-energise ourselves for the struggles ahead. Now, with all that said, this year has been challenging for everybody, what with COVID-19 and the restrictions. This is why we're coming to you digitally and not live from a venue within the village. For those of you who are a regular Tongue and Groover, know that money is always collected for the acts. And for this Pride special, money donated via the GoFundMe link, which is just below, will be shared between the fabulously talented acts and the LGBT Foundation. The LGBT Foundation believe in a fair and equal society, where lesbian, gay, bisexual and trans people can achieve their full potential. Their work started in 1975 and they've been changing the lives of LGBTQ+ people ever since. Over the last 45 years, they've provided information, services and support for LGBTQ+ people who've had nowhere else to turn. They've been at the forefront of social and legal changes that mean that LGBTQ+ people in the UK have more rights than ever before. Their work is as vital and as urgent as ever. LGBTQ+ people still face persecution, discrimination and stark health inequalities. Through their services, they reduce isolation within our communities, help people feel more confident and in control of their lives, and enable people to flourish. Every year they serve over 40,000 people, amplifying people's voices, providing support and offering hope. They work in partnership with others to build strong, cohesive and influential LGBTQ+ communities and promote attitude change in society. Together, we can secure a safe, healthy and equal future for all LGBTQ+ people. Enjoy your evening and please support all the acts as well as the LGBT Foundation with donating via the GoFundMe link below. Thank you.
Well, thank you very, very much. This is a wonderful show. I absolutely love hosting it. I just want to say that please do donate to the pot. Normally when we do a live show, we collect this bright green pot goes all the way around the pub and everyone puts what they can afford in it and it is shared out amongst everyone equally. This time it's even more important because we want to also support the LGBT Foundation, which does so much wonderful work in Manchester and beyond. Please do give what you can afford. The link is below the video in the YouTube description. Just click on that, it's a Just Giving link. It'll come straight through and we will give a percentage of whatever is donated towards the foundation. Honestly, it's helped so many people I know. So many people are supported by them within our community. It's even helped me individually as well a few years ago. So please do give what you can. It's even harder for charities at the moment with COVID. And I know it's tough for everybody out there. I found it tough myself. But if you can, we'd massively appreciate it. Thank you.
Of all the dentists in all the world, you had to walk into this one, didn't you?
Not interested in a scene, Rita.
There's no one here.
I'm about to have my wisdom teeth out and I'm already stressed, so this isn't going to happen.
Oh, what an astounding coincidence. So am I. But I think I'd rather run my gob a little before I'm stuffed with cotton wool for the next week. So this is happening now.
No.
Oh, yes it is. I've seen you on Instagram with your new girlfriend. Does she know about me?
Briefly.
So you haven't told her about the cheating and the lying and the sneaking
I don't
about?
think she needs to know about that. I'm not proud. I am sorry. But I want to move on too. And I'm trying to do the right thing this time. With you, it was just a moment of weakness.
No thanks.
And I was out of character. And I had to battle with the feelings that had caused so much wrong.
Oh, you brave soldier. That must have been really tough.
Rita, you were with someone before I was. I think you had somebody lined up. Took me 5 months, took you 5 days.
Ooh, we all cope in different ways, don't we?
How was that so soon? You found out the same day I cheated on you. So, what, you just sprouted a new romance in a couple of days?
I can't believe you're going on the offensive here. Well, scissor you, Audrey. I've got trust issues because you care so very little about me.
When was the first time you saw her?
Week after we broke up. Why?
No, not when did the relationship officially start. When was it you first touched her?
A couple of days after. 1 or 2 days.
I've just worked this out. You cheated on me.
Stop poking me.
How fucking convenient was it? I came to you apologising, and you were already fucking her before we finished.
Don't you turn this around on me.
And I felt bad. I'm an idiot. How stupid am I?
Well, you cheated on me first.
But you didn't know that.
Do you know, I swear to God.
Thanks. I'm really glad we've had this conversation. Because now all that guilt is just washed away.
Rita, can you go through, please?
God for that.
Yeah, walk away.
Audrey, could you go to room 1?
Yeah, you walk away.
What was that?
Nothing.
Thank you very much, Harriet, Lynn, Val and Sherry Baby. Next up, we have poetry, we have a pianist, and we also have a little bit of rainbow from one of our regulars. Enjoy.
I'm Melanie Moulton in this poem called Sex. I reflect on all the sex I've had, Most of it's been really bad. One night stands and sex in cars, car parks, clubs and even bars, club toilets once or twice as well. My sex conduct was fucking hell. I'm here laying myself out bare, and I understand you may not care, but this is massive stuff for me. I suffered such atrocity at the hands of men. My grooming boss put me in his will, said he needed sex as he was ill. He drugged me one night with a drink, Rohypnol possibly now I think. Then other bosses did the same. They treated it just like a game, abusing, showing off their power. Our wages minimum paid by the hour. Then the corner where I sold myself, no concept of my mental health. In the place where now the pounds are pink, I think back to the vile stink. My baby face made me my money. They made me sick, it wasn't funny. Pregnant at 19, not knowing the father, I just picked the one that I would rather. Turns out I got it wrong. When she was born, her looks were strong. The spitting image of her dad. We're friends today, that makes me glad. Soon after that, I met the one, my husband who is now long gone. Coercive control, that was his game. A lot happened and him I blame. Destroyed, he left me suicidal. I wasted years within my idol. Then after that, I met a girl. I thought I'd give gay life a whirl. She helped with things, she got me through it. But every time we drank, we blew it. I got sober and I let her go. No hard feelings, just so you know. After that, a rock star, who'd have guessed? And yeah, I did feel very blessed. My favourite band, my favourite guy. So kind and cool, he was quite shy. 4 years of hotel rooms and tours. Fizzled out, don't see him anymore. But happy times, I've had a few. Take the good with the bad, that's what I do. My best sex committed to my memories, for fear of upsetting my frenemies. I'm single though, and so are they. So what really can anybody say? What happens in my private life is secret fun with no strife. It's time to look back and reflect. My self-care first, and no neglect. Look after me, myself and I might give celibacy a try. I wrote this poem just for pride, because for years I tried to hide that I don't care about sex or gender. What matters to me is, are you tender? Are you good and are you kind? Importantly, are you of sound mind? Are you honest? Are you true? If so, call me and I might call you. Thank you very much for listening.
Take 387. Evening, people. Evening. I hope you'll take pride in grand masterpiece performance for you this evening. For it is a grand mass dubby production. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard about once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream, they really do come true. Somewhere above the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why, can't I? Can't I? Can't I? Can't I? I'm just messing with you now. Take pride, people. Be happy. Be happy. Be gay. Be happy. Be gay. Take pride, man. Take pride. Pride. Woo. Pride. Pride. Pride.
You caught me out there. It's really hot, so I've got a bit of a jelly. Thank you so much to Melanie, Greta and Peter there. Now, next up, we have a singer-songwriter, we have a wonderful ditty, and we also have a little bit of drag. So, I'm going to eat my jelly. You enjoy.
I wrote it a few months ago, but it seems very apt now. There's something you cannot find. You close your eyes, I'll tell why. Feel it together, feel it together. Stronger than the vein in me. Receive it as unity. Feel it together, feel it together. We've got the love from feet and more. We've got the scoring shout from the toilet door. We've got the love spinning, winning battles in the chorus, buzzing, fuzzing, shaking over studio
is the road that we can make. Step by step is the steps that we take. Diversity, inclusivity, that's the plan. Look at the sky and you'll know while the breeze is blowing that the only way to be free is to sing. Feel love in your heart. Fight for your rights. You know you're right, so don't be afraid. Come out of the shadows. It's time to sing and dance. Come on, everybody, let's hold hands. Freedom is the road that we make. Step by step are the steps that we take. Diversity, inclusivity, that's the things to make. Freedom is the road to make. Look behind you, you will see the steps it took for us to get here, the sacrifices that were made. Keep on fighting, keep on walking, keep on marching, singing and dancing. Freedom is the road we make. Step by step are the steps we take.
LGBT Foundation is a charity based in Manchester, supporting lesbian, gay, bisexual and trans people who have nowhere else to turn. Our work started in 1975, and in the last 5 decades we've been providing information, support and services to LGBT people in need. We've been at the forefront of some pretty significant social and legal changes, which mean that LGBT people in the UK have more rights than ever before, but our work is still vital and urgent as ever. LGBT people unfortunately continue to experience discrimination, persecution and some stark health inequalities. We therefore offer a wide range of services, including befriending, substance misuse support, domestic abuse support and counselling, to name just a few. And it is through these services that we help to reduce isolation amongst our communities, help people feel more confident and in control of their own lives, enabling them to flourish. COVID-19 has had a significant impact on the well-being of our LGBT communities. LGBT abuse has more than doubled since lockdown was imposed in the middle of March. As an organisation, we're also seeing more people accessing our services. Calls to the helpline have tripled this time last year, and we've seen a 30% increase in the number of domestic abuse referrals. Mental health, hate crime and being isolated with LGBT-phobic family members are some of the key issues arising from the impact of COVID. And our priority as an organisation is to keep people alive. Your support is needed more than ever. And so I want to take this opportunity to say a big thank you to the event organisers, to all the performers, and of course to all of you who are here with us. Your support in raising awareness and much needed funds will really help to make a difference as we continue to be here for every single LGBT person that needs us. So thank you all very much, and I hope you all have a brilliant night. Thank you.
Do it. Come on in my house, come on. Come on in my house, come on. Come on in my house, come on. I'm birthday cakes. Hey, come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house. I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Come on to my house. I'm gonna give you a Christmas tree. Come on to my house. I'm gonna give you a marriage ring and a pomegranate too. Hey, come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house. I'm gonna give you a peach and a pear and a dig your hair. Hey, come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house. I'm gonna give you Easter egg. Come on to my house. I'm gonna give you everything. I mean everything. Let's make a bad thing.
Well, thank you very much, Amy, Rez and Danny. And don't forget, we always do a collection, and everything that is raised is shared amongst all the acts in the show. But also, with this one being the Pride special, we would like to donate a percentage of what we get to the LGBT Foundation, the wonderful LGBT Foundation who help so many in the community. They do so much work. If you don't know about them, please do Google them. Thank you. Now, our final act is a wonderful singer and musician, and she is here for the very first time. So give her a massive round of applause. It is Vanessa Maria.
Hi everybody, my name is Vanessa Maria. I'm going to do a little song. You've got a love by Florence and the Machine. This is the Pride special of Tongue and Groove. I did my eye makeup to coordinate, so here we go. Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel lazy, Lord, I just don't care. You've got the love I need to see me through. When food is good, you are my daily meal. When friends are gone and my Savior's love is real. You know it's real. 'Cause you've got the love. You've got the love. Oh, you've got the love. You've got the love. You've got the love. Oh, you've got the love. Time after time I say, oh Lord, what to use? Time after time it feels it's just no good. But sooner or later in life the things you love you lose. You've got the love I need to see me through. You've got the love. You've got the love. You've got the love. You've got the love. You've got the love, you've got the love. You've got the love, you've got the love, you've got the love. Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you.
Peace. Find me on my socials at Vanessa Maria. At Van Maria Music, what am I talking about? On Instagram. And www.vanessamaria.college. Yeah, happy Pride, y'all. Yeah.
Well, a massive thank you for watching, everybody. I hope that you really enjoyed it. Give a massive round of applause to all of our acts. You have a good Pride, whatever you're doing. And remember, stay safe, stronger together. Bye.